Well, here's the thing, like, why did you divide by -2 on both sides first? Because it was multiplying, right? So here
I
you're going to
did
undo.
distributive property.
Oh, you
That was
did. Oh, you did. Okay. Well, that's interesting. That also does work. This one you can distribute, but that was not the intention. So let me actually not do that. Okay. Um, so let's do then I want to introduce new stuff. Let's say it's -4 times 3 minus x equals -20. So why don't you try solving something like this? And you can use the distributive property.
x equals -2.
That is correct. Okay. Definitely think you got this down. Let's go back to doing I got some fraction decimal stuff here. Let's say it's 0.3x equals 27/2. So we're doing some towards the end yesterday. You have to convert, either the decimal to fraction or the fraction to decimal, or both, depending on what you want to do.
X equals 45.
Okay, did you convert this to a 0.3 to a fraction, or
Yeah, I
some
converted
other
that
way?
to a fraction.
You got 10/3 times 10/3. And what did you do from here? Did you pre-reduce?
That's pretty reduced, yeah.
Yeah, it does equal 45. Okay. All right. All right. The problem is that a lot of these aren't going to be hard enough that I'm going to difficult enough for what you're doing. Let's try another one here. Let's say it's 7/8 y equals 2 5/8.
Y equals 3.
Okay. Um, yeah, just struggling here to find problems that won't be out of scope, but then at the same time, not super easy, where you just give me the answer after I write them down. Let's go 3w equals 21.6.
W equals 7.2.
Good. You're just dividing there. Okay. All right. So we're going to try to um, write some expressions here. let me see if I can come up with some problems here where I'm looking for some like the next problem there, which is the where you have to write the equation and solve it. More than the product of a number and yeah, too. Well, that's the same as what you were doing there. Hmm, okay. Let's go to something else here. Let's say I asked you to graph p minus 3 less than -4. And you were going to put the result on a number line. How would you solve this equation?
P is less than -1.
Okay, p is less than -1. So what would that look like? Or could you put something down on your paper, like graph the solution?
Yeah. All right. I've got it. How do you?
Okay. So it doesn't matter where you put -1. I mean, if you want, you could put a 0 there, but it doesn't really matter. Now, is it an open or a filled in circle there at -1?
It is an open.
It's open and you're shading left or right.
I went left.
Okay, it does go to the left. All right. So let's say I graph something like this and I put 2 here filled in to the right. And I want to use the variable L. Could you write this as an inequality?
Like you want me to create a problem for it?
No, just like what would the inequality be? Like this one was
Oh,
p less than -1. How would you express this as an inequality?
um, X is equal to or um
You gotta use the variable L.
oh L wait, is the variable L? What is the
Yes.
variable?
Yeah, L's the variable.
Oh, okay. So L is that a what way is the arrow pointing?
Well, you gotta that's what you gotta decide. I mean, it's shaded to the right.
L is greater than or equal to 2.
Okay, that works. All right. All right. That's good. Doing great. Um, so I'm just gonna go grab some more questions. I don't know what to do except to just keep putting questions in front of you. We've gone through everything. You have to tell me if there's something you don't understand. So I'll just keep putting problems in front of you, and you can tell me if you remember anything that.
It's A.
Your day. Very good.
C.
No, you said C.
Yes.
Okay. And how confident are you in your answer?
I'm pretty confident.
Okay. All right. Yeah, looks good. Um, do you think your final will be multiple choice?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe this is good to do.
B.
Okay. That is correct. So we're working on combining like terms and distributing what you just did correctly there. It's this one kind of a continuation of that idea here.
B.
Okay, so it's minus 5k plus 35 minus k plus 3. You are correct. All right, good job. Job on that. You already did one like this, but might as well maybe try another one.
C.
It is C. Good. All right, so in this problem, it says that it's like one of the equations is correct, the rest are not, or one is correct, or one isn't correct, or three. I'm sorry. It's either that sorry, is correct. There is one that is correct. So you gotta search for the one that worked. You could solve them or just try the answers, of course.
B.
He is correct. Good. All right. Job on that. Let's see here.
D.
Did it B like boy or D like dog?
D like dog.
Okay. So 9 less than twice a number. So twice a number less 9 is 31. D is correct. All right. All right. The next couple of problems you may not know how to solve because it's nothing we've covered, but you can always try the answers. And it's just another type of exercise. I mean, maybe you'll learn it after the break, but give this a try, please.
B.
It is B. Now, did you solve it or did you try the answers?
I solved it.
So you know to subtract 10 first
Yeah.
and then divide by -5. Okay,
Yeah.
we never covered that. That's why I'm asking. All right, well, maybe you know how to solve a few more of these. They weren't on, and these are not on your study guide also. So that's why I'm not trying to give you problems that aren't there.
Are they asking for what x's?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, after what is x equal? Yeah.
C.
You seem uncertain.
Yeah, I am pretty uncertain about it.
Okay. Now, did you try solving this or
I tried. I didn't really get an actual answer, so I went to
all
try.
right. Yeah, so this one's probably way out of scope, but like let's say you're asked to distribute that -2 in, what would that become?
That's what I did to try to solve it, and I got a -6 plus 1. Sorry, plus -2 minus 7x. Sorry, plus 7x.
Yeah, now if you combine these, you get a -2 plus x equals 12. Add 2. So x equals 14.
Um,
All right, that's okay. I think the next one will be a little bit more doable for you. And these are not, you're not going to see these on your test unless it's way harder than what we think. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Did you come up with an answer for this one?
it's A.
Yes, it is A. Good. Got another couple here.
A.
Is A. Good.
A.
All right, and you correctly flipped it, which is important. All right. So let me put another problem in front of you. You can tell me if you've seen anything like this. So let's look at all familiar to you.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, give this a try. It's a little, I mean, it's probably too difficult, but
-2 fifths. So C. No, wait, B.
good. Kind of in the same scope of problem.
B.
How did you get the answer?
Um, so I did 50 thirds over 20, and then I switched that to multiplication, and I got 25 30ths, which I simplified into 5/6.
Okay, that's correct. All right, you're doing real well. Here's another problem for you to try. You're welcome to use a calculator.
C.
Okay. Yeah, C is the better buy. And you just gotta figure that out. All right. Well, I'm gonna look for some more questions. I'll go back and come on. Here's one more problem. Here's a problem. I'm gonna just step away for 30 seconds. I'll be right back after I put this one on the screen. All right. Do you have an answer for me on this one?
It's B.
That is correct. And how many hours did she work?
11.
Worked 11. Yeah. All right. Are you doing any percentage problems?
Yes.
Okay.
F.
You do 90 over 500.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. All right. All right. Here's a new problem for you to try.
B.
All right. Very good. Have you done any distance? Do you do any distance equals rate times time problems?
We've done like if she runs this many miles and this long, how much does she run in 1 hour?
Yeah, that's kind of like the
B.
okay. How did you solve? Did you set up a proportion? Or
No,
did you
I
just
did
use?
255 divided by 3, and then when the answer I got for that was 85, I multiplied that by 5.
Okay. All right. So these are related to, and typically these come first, but I'll just put this in front of you. So they give you like similar figures like this, and they ask you to set up a proportion, which you don't have to do. You can actually do what you just did, but I'll let you kind of decide how you want to solve this. Or I can help you set up a proportion if you have no idea what I'm talking about.
No. C.
Um, Value of x cannot be the same. Well, it wouldn't be the same as this side. Like to kind of use your way you did before, you'd want to figure out, well, how do you go from 10 to 8? So 10 divided by 8 times 6, kind of how you were doing with before. I don't like that as much as I like setting up a proportion, like x over 8 equals 6 over 10. You know how to solve something like this?
So it'd be B actually.
Yeah. How about like any sort of shadow problems? Have you done any of those?
What are shadow problems?
Let me go ahead and put this in. Problem like this. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. This is actually the same as the previous problem. meaning you can set up a proportion, or you can just try solving it another way.
See?
Okay, so did you set up a proportion? Did you do something else?
So I did 3 1/2 divided by 5, and then I took 0.7 and multiplied that by 14.
And you got Z.
Yep.
You just said that though. You said 0.75 times 14.
Oh, sorry, 0.7.
Okay, well, even 0.7 times 14. I mean, it's not gonna be bigger than.
Let me double check. Sorry, I did 14 divided by 0.7.
Yeah, so which is it? Is it 20? So think about yeah, so I mean, yes, that is correct, but you gotta be really careful about I mean, like your answer is correct, but just make sure you know why it's correct. Things like that. Okay, let's try right, here's another inequality here for you to look at.
C.
So if you have $45 to spend, so B and C are really similar, right?
Yeah.
But what's the difference between them?
Um, the sign.
Yeah, so which one says at most?
Wait, it's actually B. I'm looking at that
Yeah.
different way.
Okay, very good. All right. A few more. All right, I'm just looking for some more problems. I mean, we've done a lot of these. Okay. You can solve this by trying the answers or solving it if you know how, which I think you do.
A.
It is A. Good. All right.
What's reflexive property?
Well, that's not the answer, so you can ignore that.
Alright.
It's from geometry. It's just something you'll do in geometry to answer your
A.
question. It is A. All right. Just looking for more problems. It's just we're running out of stuff. All right, here's a couple more.
C.
Yeah. Kind of looked deceptive, but it really wasn't.
Yeah.
Let's do one more of these. This will be our last problem for today. Please. Oh. Yeah, so let's just have you take a look at this.
C.
It is C. Yeah, no, the shortcut here would have been recognize that's 2/3 minus 7/3, which is minus 5/3. Okay, we're gonna stop there for today.